Office, they found an address where they believe Ernest last lived. Now they need on-the-road air hunter Dave Hadley to check it out.
Morning, Dave. Canvey Island. Fancy a trip down there?
While most of the research is done by the office team, they rely on the frontline investigators like Dave to follow their leads, find the heirs and sign them up before the competition.
Hiya, we're trying to trace the relatives of the guy who used to live at number 21.
We've got a possible address where he was living prior to his death on Canvey Island in Essex. So I'm going to make my way there via the Dartford Tunnel. It's a last known address that the guys in the office have come up with. It looks like it's probably going to be either sheltered accommodation or an old people's home.
It's crucial to discover if Ernest owned his own home. If so, this could be a valuable estate. It's Dave's job to find out. The on-site manager has a record of Ernest Wright living here, but Dave needs to dig a bit deeper.
Well, it's a little bit confusing at the moment. I've confirmed that Mr. Wright did live here with his wife, Leslie Wright. But they've got no record in the office of him actually passing away. They've got a next of kin which looks like a daughter with a telephone number. And as far as they were concerned, the place is still occupied. So basically, I'm going to go and knock on the door. I'm going to knock on the door and see what the situation is. If there's somebody living there, see if they're related and see exactly what the score is in relation to this.
Dave's taken to the address by the site managers.
And there's a fishing lake, I'm told, is that right? Is it just coarse fish, or do they stock it with trout or things like that? No, just coarse fish. Right. It doesn't look empty to me.
No.
Dave's hoping to find some of Ernest Wright's relatives at home.
All right.
Can I just confirm your name?
There's someone at home, and unbelievably, he says his name is Ernest George Wright.
Right. Well, you're very much alive, aren't you? Ernest George Wright. OK. Well, I'm a bit confused then.
It's a bit of a surprise. Dave's found Ernest G. Wright all right, but far from being dead, he's answered the door. Back at the office, case manager David Milchard, known as Grimble, admits it was a coincidence.
Strangely, there are two Ernest G. Wrights, both living on Canvey Island. Canvey